Hi there, it's Dr. Joy with Simply Revered, and just wanted to talk about prebiotics. Many are familiar with probiotics. They're readily available in the stores as well as your pharmacies on the shelves. But what about prebiotics? Surprisingly, they're in the stores as well. So before I get started and with prebiotics or any future topics, just want you to keep in mind, just apply just a few questions, few being three. So one, why do I care? Meaning you. And two, what is it? And number three, is it dangerous? So why do I care? Well, probiotics and prebiotics do get along. Why? Well, there's quite a bit of information, as I said, about the probiotics, about yogurt and a lot of fermented foods. Even you can get vitamin powders add to your water, and they too are loaded with probiotics. But there is a little emphasis on prebiotics in the mainstream. Whereas if you do dig deeper and you visit a lot, if you're looking into more resources online, you will encounter prebiotics. So prebiotics, you say, why, yes, the good bacteria, hence coming from your probiotic, which are your probiotic. Well, they need food, yum, yum, yum. So they need to thrive in the gut to help us manage our constipation, pain, diarrhea, and gas. When I say pain, just pain from bloating, as well as if you have any issues with your just neurological system. So just think of them as saying, feed us more. So your good bacteria, probiotics, and the probiotics need to eat, need to thrive, do well, so hence prebiotics. So what is it? Kind of touched on it, but our gut bacteria is at risk from the environment, and quite often due to prescription medications or even the over-the-counter medications, as well as stress, illnesses. So these factors can weaken our good bacteria. And fiber that we consume, but surprisingly is not destroyed in our acidic stomach, is able to withstand that and make it to our intestinal system. And at that time, it's simply beautiful how this fiber remains intact, and then it's able to deliver the nutrition to the troops, so the good bacteria in the intestines. And the added benefit of the prebiotics, number one, of course, the first benefit is feeding the good bacteria so the bacteria can function, but also once the good bacteria munches, they turn part of the prebiotic into helpful chemicals that enters our bloodstream and decreases inflammation. Now, before I get to this slide, just keep in mind inflammation, too much of it, hey, it can cause a lots of problems within our system. So our blood vessels, our brain, so our brain function, blood vessels, hence like atherosclerosis, and blood vessels feed a lot of our different organs. So just keep that in mind. Now, there's a whole plethora of prebiotics, and it can become overwhelming. But some things that you will simply encounter at the store today would be garlic, onion, flaxseed, apple, preferably. Eating the skin, that's essential. Uh, Coca, seaweed, and the banana. Surprisingly, the green banana. So just add it to a smoothie. But keep in mind, these need to be organic. Okay? Now, this is just that picture of all the options for prebiotics enlarged. And just take your time. You can pause the video so you can look through it. I love me some avocado. Just simply take a nice ripe avocado and spread it on some toast, or just simply sprinkling a little salt on the avocado once you scoop it out from its skin, and yum yum. So there's a lot you can do uh, with the prebiotics. Now, is it dangerous? Well, two things. One, if you're allergic to the food, then heck yeah, it's dangerous, so avoid it. Number two, if too much of a good thing can cause your bacteria to produce gas. Gas causes inflammation, like swelling. I wouldn't say inflammation, it's more swelling of a pooling fluid into your gut, and so you get distension, and it puts pressure on nerves, and you can have pain as well as sneaky gas. So a little bit goes a long way. Now, just to recap. So why do you care? So my intestines can function and I am healthy. Also, less anxiety or depression. Aha! Yes, their studies have shown that consuming probiotics help manage anxiety. So if you're consuming the good bacteria and if they're doing well, then it can help in how you feel. The other thing is, what is it? It's fiber that is not digested. And is it dangerous? Yes, if you're allergic to one of the foods, then you simply avoid it. But the beautiful thing is, there are so many prebiotics out there. And like I said, a little goes a long way, so you don't get too gassy. All right, and extra, consider doing a gas challenge. I know it kind of sounds silly, but I've definitely been doing this with my my 8-year-old daughter. Well, my entire family, hey, we make meals and we eat. But the cool thing is, we've been paying attention to what's causing us to be gassy. We've been saying, okay, well, this particular prebiotic, we're going to lessen the amount or avoid. So just consider doing 10 days of that, and you can just become more familiar with what you can tolerate. All right, so I hope this presentation finds you well, and go out there and get your prebiotics on. All right, until next time, you guys take care.